All right, so one of the things that I do recommend to definitely do in this class is to watch the videos, because his videos were very like informative and like definitely straightforward. So like personally for me, like I don't do like too well like just reading off everything and just reading like modules and things like that. Like I actually like hearing the teachers speak about what we have to do and how we have to do it. So he actually is really good at informing us at exactly how to do things, and so you don't like get lost in, or anything. And if you really don't understand how to do it, you could actually end up messaging him, and he's pretty quick like on replying and things like that. So I would definitely recommend watching the videos first. And another thing I would recommend is to actually do the outlines, because the outlines are like the main thing to like developing your speech. So doing the outlines, they break it up by like sub points and like main points and your thesis and your intro and like your big number and things like that. So it really helps you like just gather all your information together in one, and it allows you to be able to like develop your speech correctly. And when it comes to actually like making your speech, you could read off like your outline, not the whole time of course, but like when you get lost or sidetracked, like you could read your outline and just make sure you're following along with everything that you wrote down. And also as well as if you kind of like forget where you are, you can just go there, or you could just like practice your speech over and over again before you actually record yourself, and that's what the outline will end up helping you be able to do. And next, my third recommendation is to make sure to just take advantage of the notes that are provided in every module, because in every module there's a set of notes that he covers, and he gives you these guided notes that you're able to do while you're like reading the module and watching the videos and doing things like that. So you're able to just follow along and read through it, as well as just take down the notes, and then the notes end up helping you like in the quiz and things like that. So I would definitely recommend doing those, because you could also just like go back and look at that information, and it takes out like the important information out of the modules, so you could actually like do the notes. And that's one of the things I would recommend too. Another recommendation that I have would be to take your time on the quizzes, because although the quizzes don't have a super like drastic impact on your grade, the quizzes they definitely help you remember the things that like you didn't know in the modules before or like after you read them. So like for example, if you didn't know a question on the quiz, you could just go back and look in the modules and actually take your time and go through them all before you actually answer the question. And the quizzes are not timed or anything, so I would say just like take your time on them, because it doesn't hurt to just, you know, take your time and go back and look at you can go back and look at the answers and find the answers, and then it'll also help you just remember what you have to do, and it'll actually stick with you. And if you get a good score on the quiz, you know, your grade will go up, and yeah, it will definitely just stick with you. And my last recommendation is to just like get things done early, because he does allow late work, but I wouldn't take advantage of that too much, because not everything you can turn in late. And getting things done early just kind of means like, for example, we have like a lot of outlines to do in this class, and we have about 2 speeches that we have to do. So I would definitely recommend getting your things done like as early as possible, because although it's not something I necessarily did like all the time, it's something that I learned would have made me succeed like even better in this class, just because when I was kind of cramming in like doing my outlines last minute and picking like my topic last minute, I didn't really have time to just like thoroughly read everything and just go over everything. But if you do your outlines on time and you work on everything on time, you're able to just practice sooner. Like for example, I had a persuasive speech that I had to do, and I did it like not too early and not too late, and it actually gave me time to like go through it and actually practice doing my speech before I actually presented it. So I think that's something that I would definitely like recommend. But yeah, overall, like this class has really helped me like be like a better speaker, I think. It is a little bit hard for me to remember the information, but with all the notes and everything that he has given, they're like exactly like straightforward and to the point. So there's no reason like why you shouldn't really understand how to do anything. He gives you feedback. We get feedback from like our peers and stuff like that. And it's not only like just made me have a good grade in his class, it's actually like I've used it like, you know, in real life and just in regular like speaking situations where I have to speak like out loud and things like that. So that's some things I would recommend, and I definitely recommend taking this class because it really gets you out of your comfort zone, especially if you don't like speaking in front of people. It definitely helps you learn how to get over that fear and how to go like about it. So yeah, overall that's what I recommend, and I really enjoyed taking this class, and I would recommend you guys taking it too. Thank you.